Oh man, I guess I'm back with these people again. Azuchikas 22 years ago.
I don't remember any flashbacks in the book.
Yeah, no, there was a flashback, actually.
I don't remember it.
Yeah, there was. At least they're quick about it.
Yeah, they are.
Oh, he wipes it off after every...
Yeah.
Yeah, they did that.
And that's young Toronaga.
Was that her father?
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, there was a flashback, but I'm not sure it was Mariko's.
Yeah, this definitely is not from the novel.
For your bravery, he has decided to grant you a fief that will provide an annual salary of 600 koku.
また関東水軍の大将に任じ大砲隊の大将も兼ねてもらうことといたす。
He has also made you his chief admiral and general of the cannon regiment.
Well, he's going slowly up the ranks, for sure.
Basically,
Overnight, yeah.
nobody the highest
Yeah.
possible for a barbarian.
そろそろ遺言を書き換える頃合いじゃね。
I really like that actor.
The actor.
Like, yeah, the actor.
Yeah.
He's like, his acting is really nice.
Is that Latin?
Yeah.
Same prayer, yet different side of the same religion. Psych.
Such a cold look.
Yeah.
一晩茶屋で遊ばせる膳立てを頼む。そこで一番上等の遊女。
Oh.
You know what's going on.
Negotiate personally and join him.
Oh my god.
通じ役じゃ。
If
As
they,
a translator.
安心が枕を交わしながら話す折に入りようじゃろ。
Oh.
I wonder if they're gonna
This
put
is
that
what you-
specific part. It's gonna be too... What?
What were you going to
Wait a
ask?
moment. What the fuck
He
happened?
mentioned the billowing with a purpose in the last video.
Yeah.
It's a political.
Yeah, it's a political.
Oh no.
Oh shit.
Chiba.
She's dangerous.
Oh, she is. Is this Taiko's son?
Yeah. Oh, that's a play?
Yeah.
Did they have the same tradition, only men to play in to
plays.
act in plays? Yeah.
That's an interesting question, but
I think so, yeah. They would play a lot of female roles.
Because like their women have much more responsibilities and rights, so I think it's normal.
There is nothing to know.
They're walking through some shady wood area. I mean...
Wood area.
they like the description. The wood area.
For its many wonders, but
Private evening.
Yeah, the least
Man,
private evening he's
do
gonna
you know
do.
what I really like about it? Like about Japan, like old Japan. I really like the houses.
Yeah, the architecture.
And
yeah.
yeah. And
they showed it very authentically. For example, the castles are all black. From what I've read, that's very accurate.
Yeah.
何もかもが違っておるのでございましょうね。She assumes it is different from where you're from.
I'd say so. Where I come from are prostitutes, and neither this well presented
Well-
nor inquisitive.
ご自分の国の方がお気に召すようでございます。いかがでございますか？
Why not?
They believe this place is about physical pleasure, which it is. But it can be more. The people she meets.
I love how they managed the scene. Her talking behind Mariko.
That editing for you.
Yeah. What?
It's editing.
Yeah.
Very good editing.
I offer you relief from this. I ask you,
Mm-hmm.
And Toranaga did this on purpose between them.
Yeah.
Strengthening the bond.
Well, he heard the right words from the right mouth, I think.
You know, so sort of the tragedy of this relationship that they both want but they can't have.
Yeah.
And Toranaga is using her to get him to stay, basically.
Mm-hmm.
He does.
Well,
he manages to do it.
It's a smart move.
Yeah.
And he needs that in order to, win his current conflict. So feelings in his eyes don't have value since the job has to get done. So.
Yeah.
But he manages to use them quite well.
I love the clothes. Like, everyone is dressed in dark and these bright colors on her are
Well,
really standing out. Look at this.
またのご使用とお伝えくださいませ。指折り数えてお待ちしております。She is honored.
Women.
I mean, notice how all of their hair, the Japanese people's hair,
Tied is perfect.
tidy, perfect, and then you have Anjin who's basically like something
Like me.
Yeah.
like something exploded.
But
on
I
his
think
head.
I like that in him.
It's a contrast. It's a contrast between the cultures, I guess.
Yeah.
いかがかな杉山殿。
申し訳ないが氷結はできん。
Yeah.
お世継ぎを狙う企みがあるという確かな証はござらん。
Obviously the only one with balls in this.
この場において日の本に忠義を尽くしておるのはそれがし一人よ。
He didn't bow.
Yeah, he did not. And they're basically fucked because, like, if they kill him, they do nothing.
その後に次の手を打ちましょう。
父を手にかけたのは明智人才かもしれぬ。じゃが裏で糸を引いておったのは虎長じゃ。あの男が誰にも見せぬ胸の内も私には見える。
You know nothing, Leo.
有識。
宿命に我が姿を見せつけたからじゃ。
She's very ominous.
Yeah.
ゆえに宿命の目をえぐり出すことができたのじゃ。
組下すれがしが愚かであったわ。どこまで行っても官僚よ。
So they did murder him.
Yeah. But what?
杉山殿が亡くなられた。大阪から脱出を図り、
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Bandit.
直ちに指導は時は来た
The biggest moment for me was between Blackthorn and Mariko again. It was the moment where Kiku was talking to Blackthorn and telling him why he is here and why she is here. And he was like hearing all those words coming out of Mariko's mouth. And she understood them and felt them. And he felt them and he understood like what feelings he has for Mariko. And
Yeah.
so I think that Torunaga made them both a favor.
I mean, yeah, he made them a favor, but at the same time, it's all political.
Yeah,
for
it's
him.
all political. Like he clearly uses her just to make Blackthorn stay in Japan, but still.
Yeah, I like how subtle it is. Like they don't really spell it out for you. It's things that you gotta
Find yourself.
really understand. And this sort of intellectual show that makes you think is not something we get very often, not on this scale. Like most things, most stories are so simple that you basically might as well say characters say things that a normal person wouldn't say.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, hello, now I am doing this because this and this and this and this and this. Like I'm spelling the plot for you. The highlight once again is just showing
Japan.
just Japan and the culture.
Yeah.
It's the highlight for me. We've
And
seen
even I
political
just want to
dramas.
show. I just want to say that I love the houses and
The architecture and everything.
yeah, so beautiful.
Yes. Us as Europeans, our ego might be a bit bruised.
Yeah.
Because Europeans love to say, oh, we're the swing of civilization. That's the term we have here. I'm not sure if it translates very well, but the swing of civilization where everything began here and etc. Technologically speaking, perhaps there is some truth to that. Like, for example, here we see the ships that are more advanced. But culture-wise and architecture and medicine and so many other things do come from the East. Japan, China, Korea. So to actually honor that and for Westerners to come to Japan and be like, yes, let's show your culture. Let's portray you and what you participated in the world.
You know,
And, yeah, it's amazing.
one thing that I've noticed is that Japanese people do actually really like Bulgarian culture. They do like coming over here, seeing our traditional
Yeah.
towns and learning about our history, because a couple of years ago, maybe last year during the summer, I went to Koprivnica with my family, and there was this big international, like, Balkan gathering of different nations, and everybody was, singing their traditional songs, having their traditional clothes and everything. It was really a huge gathering. It's done once every 4 years, and I saw Japanese tourists who were going with their little name tags and the cameras and going around looking at
It's a
everything.
trademark at this point.
Yeah, yeah, you own it. But yeah, they were, and actually some of them made the effort to learn some Bulgarian, so they were going around saying hello to people, being happy watching that. So
Yeah, I've met a Japanese person that can speak Bulgarian.
yeah, and
Yeah.
they really like our yogurt.
Yeah, they do you know that they have vending machines with Bulgarian yogurt?
Yeah, that's a
Yeah,
thing.
which is really cool.
Since a lot of our audience is Japanese, we like to give a shout out for that. And the respect between the nations, like Bulgarians love Japan, a lot of Bulgarians really like are really intrigued in Japan.
Yeah.
Even
So for us doing this is a no-brainer.
even during our
Absolutely.
communist era.
Yeah.
Communist era, the dark times.
The dark times.
Yeah. So we have one comment from Takeshi. You asked if we felt guilty about leaving our companies. You know, obviously it's a bit different here than it is in Japan. But back when we were under a communist regime, people used to work in the same factory or company or anything in any field for almost their entire lives. But after the communist regime fell and, you know, actually more than 30 years passed,
More.
and I am living in today's world and working in today's companies, I can say that a lot of people don't really have loyalty for their companies, mainly because they feel that their companies don't care about them like at all. I do think that a lot of young people are doing what, let's say, Americans are doing, and they jump from company to company every couple of years so that first they get a fresh new place to work for a while that is a change of scenery and people. They would get a salary increase because at the end of the day, we don't work for loyalty, we work for money so that we can eat something, because loyalty doesn't feed a family. I don't think guilt is something that I have the luxury of feeling when I'm leaving a company.
Yeah. So I just want to say another shout out to Let's Start. He said something really cool. He gave us something really cool. He said that they have a word, honetotamae. I'm sorry if I'm not saying this right, which means honest feelings and official stance. It's basically something that the show is showing us, where they are saying that they have 3 hearts.
Yeah,
And
it's basically the same.
yeah, it's really cool because it's coming straight from Japan.
Yeah.
And thank you a lot about that.
Yeah, it just, in general, once again, the show just proves that it showcases the culture very well, and we're very happy to
Observe it.
observe it, and for your comments, for participating and adding to them.